Good evening, everyone. You join us for this 2020 match.
The away side win the toss and they'll have a bat.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Yep.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yes.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Edged, there's no one there, could go down to the boundary. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Drives and misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early and it went straight through to the keeper.
End of the over, 11 runs coming from it. The Royals are 11 for none. Going with pace now. Big edge!
Butler shakes their head. It was there to be hit but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Well placed, should get a single.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Huge edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
That's the over. The Royals are 22 for none.
22 for none.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Right there. Yes.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Yes.
Timed that perfectly.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Wait.
Out.
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Butler gone for not many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Over. The Royals are 32 for 1.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Massive edge.
2%.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
He was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Straight to the fielder.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
9 runs added there. The Royals are 50 for 1. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep, yep.
Thick edge.
Keeper.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Beaten on the drive.
Ball in.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep, yep.
Nice shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just threw the shot too early.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Ball is in.
Could be close.
Misjudged that throw and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out. It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Good bit of timing there.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Wait!
Doesn't beat the infield. 11 runs added there. The Royals are 71 for 1.
Some adjustments to the field.
Ali, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Right out of the middle.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Yes, bowler! Yep.
A lovely drive square.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. The Royals are 82 for 1.
82 for 1.
Catch!
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
6 runs added there. The Royals are 88 for 2. Ali from the south end.
Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Brilliant diving stop.
A little late on that, no run scored. A few moves made in the field. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Sampson gets off the mark.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Hetmeyer ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep. Keepers!
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper!
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait on!
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Waiting!
That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure they would have liked a few more, but they'll leave the ground to the applause from the crowd.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Holder, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's the over. The Royals are 110 for 4. Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Holder shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Down the wicket, misses.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Picks the gap perfectly. Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Yep.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Ali has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. It's wide, and they're all over it. Brilliant square drive. Flies away to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
That showed great skill. Would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
13 runs added there. The Royals are 142 for 4. Going with spin now.
Left armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep, yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Holder didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Holder has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Royals are 155 for 4. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Wait there.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Massive chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. A couple on offer here.
The 50 partnership between these two.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Absolutely nailed it.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Taken. A really good one too.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Timed that perfectly.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Got to get the length right, the line right. It was all wrong. Crashed away for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Times it nicely.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
This batter really is the key now, picking up the boundaries when they need them, just the sort of thing the team needs.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Super shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keeper.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
18 runs added there. The Royals are 204 for 5. Final over in this innings. Santner, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Edged. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Good return there, back from the deep. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yeah.
Massive edge. Over. The Royals are 214 for 5.
214 for 5.
And that's the end of the innings. The Royals have set a target of 215 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Beaten on the drive.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Wait.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Out! Good catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. The right armer is coming into the attack from the south end. Lovely shot, straight back past the bowler.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. Ali takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Right there.
Gone, it's a good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Right off the middle of the bat.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Really good shot there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
Yep. Bowler.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that. Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Misses everything.
Oh, that's a spot.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Just the 1 run off the over. The Super Kings are 20 for 2.
Right on. Right there. Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Waiting.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Right there.
Just threw the shot too early.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Stumping. Oh! High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait there.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Wait there.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yes.
Good bit of timing there.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Wait there.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Conway will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Waiting.
Edged it.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. They'll get at least one. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Tried to get through the tough early period. Now they'll walk off frustrated that they couldn't build a score for the team.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Solid defence, very compact.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. The Royals can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Straight to the fielder.
Wait there.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Down the wicket, misses.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Gave them very little in that over, 1 run added. The Super Kings are 30 for 6.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Great shot through the gap. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks so.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Lovely bowling. Stump